What is up, guys? Beancrew49 here. We are back on the Gaia community server, and it's almost like we're living in the rainforest. Just a perpetual downfall is raining on my head. I thank the good Lord that I built my shops inside. I didn't want my poor customers getting wet, right? So look at this. When it rains, I kind of... Oh, there's somebody. When it rains, I seek the shelter of New Eden's Market sometimes, and I take a look around and... Oh, Ro, where's the wool? You know, I've been buying a lot of wool, but it doesn't get replenished, so I don't know what's going on with this shop. How are we doing in here? I don't know if have I made some sales in here? Let me just check it out. I definitely have a plan today, so... Oh, I made a sale. Wonderful. I do have a plan today. I'm not just going to wander around like I've done in the past. But I do want to check out the markets first and see what the market's got for us. At least New Eden's Market's closed. Oh. Put this back. Let's check out the shops. Beans Bargain Basement Bazaar. The BBBB. No food sales there. No carrot. Oh, come on. Who did this? Seriously, this is an act of vandalism. Whoever did that, if I catch you doing that, there's going to be serious repercussions. Don't mess with other people's shops. That's not good. Come on, guys. Please. Don't do that. I have them in the row so that you know you get 9. Right? That's how it works. So if you did that, you better not do that again. I think that's some sales. Oh, I got some lapis out of the whole thing. Very cool. I don't get lapis payments very often. So let's put that into a block form. How do I put that into block form again? I don't know. How do I make lapis blocks? That's not it. That's not right. It's got to be over here. Oh, here it is. Yes. I knew that. I knew that. Anyway, what I want to work on today is last episode we started to work on a new idea that I had. And I don't have the space for all of these. Whoa! You're not the one who did all that, were you? I got my eye on you. Got my eye on everybody now. How are we going to make space for this? I guess we can't. I guess we just can't. Oh, I can take a redstone. Why is that in there? I don't need that. Perfect. Okay, so what do I want to work on today? Did he just buy something? Did I just make a sale? He did just buy something right before our very eyes. What do you know? That's really cool. And we got the diamonds. Another happy customer, and he didn't have to mess up my store to do it. Wonderful. I hope he got a free soup out of the whole thing. Right? You guys know you get free soup if you make a purchase. Free soup for paying customers. Got plenty of soup left. Don't worry about that. Alright, so what do we want to do? We want to go work on what we started on last episode, and I have been a busy little bee, okay? I haven't been doing too much work building-wise, but I've been doing a lot of work collecting-wise, and... Oh, look, he's in this stone shop. Did you guys know Bahamut sells stone and cobble? Like regular stone and cobblestone? And iron bars? Yeah, that's an advertisement. Free advertising just for Bahamut. Yes, okay, I haven't been busy with the building aspect. I've done a little bit, but I've been really busy with the collecting aspect and bringing all the resources together that I'm going to need for this Speedball course. If you guys didn't watch last week, I highly encourage you to go do that. But basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a Speedball course up here, and it's going to be like basically just bows. Speedball is bows. It's like paintball. It's going to have a nature theme to it, and... yeah, you're going to challenge New Edenites, and you can win some prizes by beating New Edenites in this game. But what I've been doing is this, collecting it all. I got it all collected, so I'm going to work on this a little bit more today. And this is going to be one of those projects that's going to take a while. Not because it's a lot of work, but because I want to do it right. Every single block is going to look meticulous. So what I've been doing is making these trees look a little bit more realistic, giving some branches to these trees. And especially these oak. I feel like these oak are like big ones. I've been working on the obstacles a little bit. It's very slow with these obstacles because not only do they have to be completely symmetrical, meaning that, you know, one side is the exact same as the other side, so that no team has an advantage. It's all even. But also, I've been, you know, just looking at lines of sight. You know, looking at like, look at that. Like if you're good, you can make a shot all the way across, but you gotta have that tiny window. So yeah, I've been making sure you can see what's there's lines of sights along the thing, but it's not too open. So this is going to take a lot of testing and things like that. So yeah. To those of you, one or two of you, no, maybe it was one of you, I don't even know. Someone said that they're concerned about losing levels if they were to play Speedball. And you know what? That's a legitimate concern. That's a reason why I kind of stay away from PvP on this server a little bit, because I'm always running around with 30 levels, you know, not always, because sometimes I do die, but most of the time I got 30 levels, and I don't want to lose them. It's hard work, especially on the server now that there's no mob spawners working. The mob spawners ain't working so hot, and so it's very hard to get levels, even if you got a mob spawner. So, oh, I forgot all these leaves. Let's fill in those leaves before we go too far. So what I was planning on doing is, you know, if we have like a tournament or if a lot of people want to play, what we can do is I can make a save file of this game and we can play off the books. You know, we can play like with autosave off. So that, you know, if you die, you don't lose all your stuff and people can play. And that's kind of one of the advantages of being host is that I can do that. If any of you want to do something like that, leaders, you can talk to me in a meeting. I'm still waiting to have a leader meeting. It's been very hard to get everyone to sit down at the same time. A lot of busy schedules, especially with school now. You know, people are in finals and or studying for tests, so it's hard to get all the leaders together at once. And we've been trying, but I do have something very important to discuss that we need to discuss in the leader meeting. So I'm hoping to have one pretty soon. And we can discuss things like this, things like opening, like the Olympics. I don't know if they want to have that in regular desolation or if they want to have like an alternate save. That's completely up to them. I would prefer any time that there's an option. I would prefer you do everything you can do to have it in regular desolation. I don't want to open it up in fake desolation, fake Gaia. Excuse me, I'm all over the place. I don't want to open up fake Gaia too often because you know, that's part of the whole thing about playing on survival servers. That, you know, it's survival, right? Whatever happens, and there's autosave, and you know, you die, you lose stuff. So maybe in special circumstances, not something I'm willing to do very often. So I guess most of the time the Speedball course will be in regular Gaia, but you know, maybe for the big tournaments, and we'll hold tournaments from time to time, and there'll be prizes, so people will be invested in the games, and we can have fun. And yeah, would you guys like to do something like that? I think it would be fun. I love Speedball. We played so much Speedball on Beanberg, my last community server, and it was probably the biggest PvP hit of the server. I felt like we played that for hours at a time, and it's not a game that really gets old. It's just, you can keep coming back to it, and it's still fun. For me, at least. I don't know, I'm a weirdo, I'm different, but for me, it's like the ultimate in fun. It doesn't use it takes PvP, Minecraft PvP, and it takes out the sword spamming, which is, I think, one of the big reasons that the game is really fun. It also absolutely requires teamwork, which, you know, is another thing. Like a lot of PvP games, you can, you know, use teamwork, but it's not necessary. This game, it is like 100% necessary to have good teamwork and good communication between each other. So I think that's another reason why it's so successful. It's also, I don't know, it's fast paced, really fast paced. The games go quick, but the games start up quick again. So it's non-stop action, and it's just really fun. So if you're not familiar with Speedball, I encourage you guys to go check out some other videos. Just search for Speedball in my videos, and I made a couple videos on Speedball games, which you can watch and get a gist of it. But keep in mind, this is of course the nature version, so it's going to be a little bit different than the one in Beanberg, but the essence is still here. It's still got the heart and soul of Speedball. Oh baby. Yeah, alright, so I'm just doing some detail work up in here. Of course, I'm going to add more leaves around, so it's, you know, you're not going to be able to lob too many shots. This is a pretty compact playing space. I'm going to put really tall grass in here. This is like the snake, so you can, like, I don't know, you can go through creepy style up in here. I might put some slabs down. I don't know, we'll see. I want people to be able to hide in the slabs. We'll see about that. I also have to do some lighting up here. I caught some mobs spawning. I think they were spawning like over here somewhere. I don't know where mobs will spawn, but we gotta be vigilant about light up in here. Light is a big issue. How are we going to start this thing off? So they're going to come here. They're going to get their supplies. Let's see here. Wait a second. Yeah, this will be where their supplies are. What should we do? I want everyone to start on a block. So you have to start the game on a block. Let's see what blocks we have here. Maybe bone. Bone would be nice. I got bone. I got 8. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, so you got to be standing on the bone block when the game starts. Should we put it against the window? No, right here's fine. There we go. Perfect. Got to be on the bone block. Now let's give them a little bit of cover. Maybe so. Oh, you know what I wanted to do? Let's do that. Alright. I wanted to do something today. I'm going to include mushrooms in this. There's going to be big mushrooms, sort of like the Enchanted Forest, the Magic Forest up in New Eden. So mushrooms is going to be a thing. I want to do different colors of mushrooms. That's why I got all this different color wool. So the colors can be different. Let's see though. Let's see what we got. Okay, mushroom number 1. I wanted to put a mushroom like here. Like, it's symmetrical like that. That's where a mushroom's gonna be. Let me check the line of sight though. I think that kind of changes, like, remember this thing I was talking about over here? Does that change the line of sight? This is why it takes so long. You gotta make sure that every little, like, I can shoot through that, but, and that just made that line of sight that I was talking about a little bit harder. A lot a bit harder. So I don't know if I want that there. Let me use this so I get it back. That's why it takes so long, my friends. So where else could we put a mushroom? Well, we can definitely put a mushroom in the middle here, but that'll be like a bigger mushroom. Maybe going into the snake, there's a mushroom. Like, hold on. I just gotta think about this. Like here. Right? Right? No? Like there and here. Mushroom. Now does that work? I like that a lot better. Kind of hides the snake. So let's give that some. Oh, hey. Hello. So how are we gonna do this mushroom here? I'm gonna do it sort of like I did the Enchanted Forest, but maybe not quite. Oh man, I wish we had colored slabs. Wouldn't that be the best? Wouldn't that just be the bee's knees? Give me that. Give me that! Yeah. Okay, there's a mushroom. Now I've lost that. I've lost all those blocks. I need those blocks. They're a precious commodity now that Ro's not supplying any wool in his chest no mo. Does that look like a mushroom though? It sort of does. It's good enough. I wish there was stairs and slabs that were like colored. I think that would be a really cool thing, but you know, I'm just a lowly consumer. What do I know, right? Ugh. Oh wait, that's different. Yeah, that kind of looks good. I think that looks a little bit better, actually. As far as gameplay, I'm not sure. But we'll definitely test it out, and we'll see how it looks. But oh, I lost one. I almost lost one. Mushrooms? I don't know why I did blue twice, though. Maybe we should have turned that to red. Oh, well. Maybe I'll do that off camera. Okay, so that side looks okay with the mushrooms there. I think that'll be fine. Look at all these, right? I don't have any arrows, so I can't really shoot, but I also have to figure out what I'm going to do with these walls. I got to cover those up. Maybe with leaves. I might put a lot of leaves down. It's going to feel very foresty, my friends. And vines, too. But the walls are providing light. So I'm going to have to figure out how to do light. So I'm going to put a ring of light around the perimeter. Well, with light, I'm going to do my standard pumpkin with the carpet on top technique, I think, is the plan. So yeah, lighting, that should be taking care of lighting. Let me check how much time we have on this episode. Okay, we have 5 minutes, so let me just do a few more things. We got the start here. I feel like there should be some cover. Not that they can shoot past you, but if you want to stay at your home base, I think there should be some cover. So let's put another mushroom down. The more mushrooms, the better, right? More mushrooms, more problems. Maybe one here and here. Yeah, those will be some good mushrooms right there. I'll make this one red. These will both be red. Okay. And then, rather than just do that, let's do a combination. Like that. I just wasted a mushroom block. These are expensive. I bought these from that mushroom shop fam. Free advertising. That mushroom shop fam. They got good prices. A diamond per stack of mushroom material is basically what their prices are, and you know, it's not bad. I could dig it. It's not the like cheapest price in the world, but at the same time, you know, they're trying to make a buck, so you can't fault them. So yeah, I'm on board with that mushroom shop fam. Good prices. Whoa, what in the world? That guy just ate a chorus fruit. There we go. And then I might put something here, because, you know, they're going to be coming from that direction. And they can flank around. Make no mistake. You can get flanked in this game. So we'll have to, we'll do the same thing over here. Get them some mushrooms. Just so we don't forget. Every time I make something, I got to go do it on the other side, so that we're 100% completely symmetrical. Oops. Jack that one up. 100% symmetrical. That is the name of the game. Gots to be doing it. Make this one yellow. Don't have any yellow ones. Oh, come on. At least I get that one back. Jeez. So yeah, the shops have been working out well. Remember, guys, if you don't have a shop, looking at you Wildwoodians, like, you need to do something about that. Wildwood is definitely slacking on their shops. I mean, look at Sagelandia. They know what's up. You know, some of the shops are not so well equipped, and that's because of the Olympics, is what I'm told. That's their excuse. They're really preparing for the Olympicos, so I guess they get a pass on that. But yeah, I really need more shops is what we need, because, you know, if there weren't shops in Rigel, then building this thing would have taken me so much longer. You know, I said I was preparing for this episode by acquiring stuff. I bought all of that. Okay, I just went and bought it. I didn't have to go chop any trees. I didn't have to go mining for coal. I didn't have to, you know, grow any pumpkins. I just bought it all. Perfect. Done. Easy. And that's what makes this server so great. So I think I have messed this up. That's supposed to be... oh, I messed it up. Can you believe it, guys? I messed that up. Yeah. I want some symmetry. And look what I go and do. Oh, great. Don't you just hate when you mess up? I think a lot of it is because of the recording. You know, you start recording and... man, we got the sound of the door on this. That's a drawback of floor 1. Is now I gotta hear the door every time. Great. Just great. That's alright. It's better. I would take floor 1 again if I had the choice. I think it's the best floor because it takes so long to get up to the top of this thing. So long. And ain't nobody got time for that. Okay? If I was floor 8, I would be very, very sad. Speaking of which, you guys need to work on your floors as well. I'll do that off camera. Let's go to the top and take a gander at all of creation down below. As we say goodbye in this episode, I'm sorry I didn't get too much done for you guys today. I tried to do as much as I could, but, you know, like I said, this is going to be a slow process, and I'm just taking my time with it. There's no rush on this, but I encourage you guys, you leaders, if you haven't started working on your skyscraper floors yet, could you please do that? Because this thing has been in a state of limbo for so long. IGL Zenix started something. I don't know what they're doing in here. I mean, he was the first one to have his skyscraper floor exterior done, and then he started on the interior and I guess gave it up, abandoned his boy. So be sure that you guys are focused on the skyscrapers. We need to have a meeting. Leaders, I need to have a meeting. Got a lot of important issues to discuss, and It's just hard to get them all sitting down in the same room at the same time. You know, time zones and all sorts of different problems. Oh man, we're going up, up. I haven't even finished these stairs properly. And I need to get me an Elytra. Oh man, if I had an Elytra, wouldn't that be the bee's knees? Alright guys, that's going to do it for me. I want to thank you for watching this episode. As always, leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. And I hope you guys have a great day. Happy Minecrafting. Peace.